Good morning, viewers. On today's episode of the Ends of Eras video game development stream, Needleful was 35 minutes late. Was this because of the power outage that only let up at 9:45 a.m., or was it for more nefarious reasons? He is currently enjoying a chocolate bar and a cup of black tea because he is anti-racist. Tune in and find out more on this episode. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. In breaking news, I got Godot 3 pinned. I got it pinned back in the start menu. It disappeared for a while and that was throwing me off because I kept accidentally using this one, which is Godot 4. I did have a power outage, and also the fire alarm went off at 4:30 in the morning, so we had to get out in the pitch black. And then the fire department came and they were like, this is because your power system, like, you need electricity to keep the sprinkler system clear of water, because if it has water in it, it activates the fire alarm because it thinks, there's water pumping through the sprinkler system. So, that's cool to know that during a power outage, which is the most likely place for actual fires to happen, as people light things up to keep warm, or light candles to see, that's also the most likely place for false positives. It's pretty good. Hang on. Why is this thing is out of date. I don't like that. I'm gonna make this a cube. Let's make it a cube instead. Well, no. I'll keep it like this. I gotta figure out some way of making these chunks, I like the idea of having these chunks. So, this thing just determines when it loads based on its own bounding box. It's not tied to any specific area. So that way I can unload things a bit more, quickly. But I have to figure out how to hook that into my existing code, because, right now it's not quite right. Also, I have a fancy little chocolate bar that has a butter biscuit and cocoa cream. It's like a whole cookie inside of a chocolate bar. It's crazy. Also, in important news, I've never played Crypt of the Necrodancer. Okay, let's see. I think this level's gonna be cool. I'll even be a little less jank about this at some point. Okay, so what exactly do I want here? Oh yeah, also I streamed Elden Ring last night, and I'll stream it some more Sunday, because I want to also... I don't really play that many video games, I just do I just languish on social media, so maybe I should do the languishing and the playing video games at the same time. Because otherwise, in my free time, I just spend so much time, on Twitter. Wait, what is this? Huh? Oh, this is... what? That's 2.8. I need 2.9. I had 2.8 because an asset I bought wasn't compatible with 2.9 until they updated it. It was for making cool skyboxes. Let's see, I'm gonna post on Twitter that this stream is active. Let's get a cool picture. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to inside this cool area because there's like a cool window. Yeah, look at that. Check this out. Boom. Epic. I now have that. Alright, so my classic catchphrase. So we need cool level 2. Check this out. Can I do it? Oh, it has to be flush with this one. Actually, I think this is probably going to be too low. Let's just raise it up a bit. One concern that I have, hang on, this music's epic, but it needs to be a little bit quieter. Oh. I had it just perfect. There we go. I'm worried that the player will, because there's so many different paths to this area, that the player will just walk into it. Like they can just walk here into it. So I may want to figure out a way of making it more inaccessible, or just I guess I could just not have a path. Actually, that'd be fine. Let's do this. It was a fun idea while it lasted. Oh. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Interesting. I have a sort of door-looking thing that didn't carry over. Okay, and here. Yeah, we'll just have this door closed off, so that way the player's like, drats, I have to go up here, and then it, like, you know, goes into here, and then there could be some, like, cool rooms down here, like cool little secrets or something. But yeah, this way, the player has to at least get up here somehow to get to this area, or they have to be really good and get through this little tube, which I don't think they can do with any sort of upgrade. Well, no, they can do it. If they have like max climbing stamina and the wave shot, they could finagle their way up here. In which case, they probably already know what they're doing, like they've probably already played the game. So that's not my concern. I just want it to be that the player understands that they have to raise this elevator to make it go up. Because for this one, they're actually going to have to do that. And now for this one, they probably will as well. Unless, again, they just, like, climb, jump, bubble shot. But that's fine. Let's get some more doors. There's just going to be a door that leads to nothing here. Boom. Okay, what do I want else? I know. I think I want enemies that the player has to kill. But let's make this perfectly flush, beautifully flush. What did I press Control R. Okay. I should play Crypt of the Necrodancer. Now that I'm actually like streaming is sort of like not productive. Like it's still like not a job, but it feels more productive than just playing games on my own, and it feels more like social. And I think that's what I was missing with it. Like, I don't like playing games on my own anymore. Like, playing Halo without playing split-screen co-op for the first time this year was, like, miserable almost. Oh, well, no, I still had fun. And it was neat to actually, like, watch the cutscenes for once, but you know what I mean? I just don't like the idea that I can't just sit down with my childhood friend and, like, play Halo. You know, what kind of society are we in, man, where I can't just sit down with a bro and play Halo? It's horrible. I think we should have, like, state-appointed bros for Halo. Halo bros, you know? What do I need? That's not quite what I want. Actually, do I want any of this at all? Ah, well, it'll be fine. I'm gonna say that's gonna be where we go. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, how do we rectify this? I know. Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna do, it's gonna slightly go down. It's gonna like just taper out. And hopefully that's not enough to, I don't know, negatively affect the, or to make it, hopefully not enough that the player gets tripped up on it. Because basically I'm just gonna not even merge these as two meshes, it's just gonna be, or into a single mesh. Actually, I should keep that in mind, that eventually I'm gonna have to split this
back into multiple meshes, so it's like I don't have to make it perfectly like continuous or everything. Because for performance, you don't want like a big, well, I mean, maybe for something like this it'd be fine. Because how many triangles is this? How do I view statistics? It was some like obscure option. I have to set it for every hang on. Defaults. Oh, okay. I could set up my defaults the way that I want it soon. That would be good. Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna refill my tea. This is important. Oh, I just realized why my stream isn't getting any viewers, because it's still called, why is it called that? Or, I know why it's called it. Game and Software Development. Godot Engine. 3D platformer, open world, game dev, indie. Okay. Do I have to, hang on, let's stream, was previously recorded, failure to reruns leads to viewer confusion and damages trust. Let's see. Okay, so that explains why that wasn't, applied properly, because I was mistaken. Like, this would be the most boring Elden Ring stream ever. Like, the guy's not even playing the game right. Okay. Wait, hang on. I need to... What do I need here? Okay, but yeah, I was like, uh-oh, did like streaming games like damage my algorithm placement recommendation system? It's like, no, I'm just not tagged as a game dev stream right now, so nobody's like looking for me. It's interesting though. There is, I think it's surprising to me. I think you can build an audience faster as a game dev streamer versus like a just regular game playing streamer, just because so many people can just play a video game with recording, you know? So it's like, this is a particular niche where I can saturate the niche faster, but it's a smaller niche. You know what I mean? I get more viewers quicker, but never get as many once the days go. Oh wait, also, important thing I needed to do. Oh, I need to make this... Well, actually, I think I'd rather make this smaller. Maybe? There we go. Because I want a more gentle slope, because otherwise the player has to climb up to this thing, which is dumb. I will say, there's sort of an inconvenient thing with Twitch's system. Because I have to manually specify all of the details for each stream, I write down every week, like, what I do on the schedule. I wish that would auto-fill in what I'm doing. Because I have to just click this edit stream info, retype the title, retype all of the tags as well, and, like, switch the category and stuff. Actually, let's... There we go. But yeah, I think I'll keep streaming to a hobby. I'll keep Gamedev to a hobby as well, quite frankly. What do I want to do here? Maybe I can play with the balance. So I have that. But I don't know why it would, like, oh, wait, hang on. How do I make it so that it's a flat Alt S 0? No. Oh wait, no. I know the trick. W, loop tools, flatten. There we go. And then I can do something to make it so that it doesn't go up so much. Alright, almost level, so that's good enough. So now I need to figure out, I want to teach the player that they can bounce their gravity bomb thing by just holding the trigger. I'd also, well, okay, the issue is, I had these, let's see, entities. Ancient balance. So this thing I have, it doesn't do any, like, it sucks. Like, it's just not, like, it's not really a mechanic that the game uses in a way that's, like, interesting. Because the player almost always can just jump wherever a balance would put them. I mean, I guess... Oh, and also, it doesn't match my visual language anymore, because it has the bevels rather than the split lines, which are what indicates that a thing is a balance, or that a thing is affected by gravity. Alright, let's... You know what? I'll try the balance. I'll keep trying with the balance. I'll make that work. Entities... What am I looking for? Balance. So yeah, let's do, wait, what was it called? End 1. Alright. I want these to be the same mesh. Oh. There we go. Now it's a thing. Now it indicates it properly. Hang on, I don't know if I actually refilled my tea or if I've just been drinking it too much. My sense of time gets completely distorted. No, obviously I did it. I drank it because it's been like 15 minutes since I said that. And also, I think during my break from streaming, quote unquote, it's just going to be a break from game dev streaming. I'm going to still do game dev, and I'm still going to stream games. I'm just not going to stream anything productive. Let's see what this beautiful thing looks like now. Wonderful. And it barely changes the physics because it's a convex shape, so that's good. One issue with this is that currently this will unload if the player gets 250 meters away from the center of it, because the bounding box is it's not based on the actual dimensions of this thing, so that's another thing where I need to like really interrogate or investigate what I'm gonna do with this. Well, let's get this to be a lovely greenish blue. There we go. I had a dream where I was seeing specular highlights in the game where there were no surfaces. Like it was just like a specular highlight, like right across like the world, like here. I was like, what is that? So yeah, going to sleep can't come soon enough. Or taking a break. Wait, why do I need to raise this thing? Why did I even bother with like test, like, oh, will it go up and match this thing? Yes, obviously. Like, I can just do, like, I can do that, and then it's like, I can see that it's flush here, relatively. Well, hang on, actually, I'm gonna, let's see if I can improve this. Because I want it to be just like a little bit away from it. Oh, okay, that's, okay, that was what was tripping me up. And for this, I wanted it to be like this, so it's like a, oh. There we go. So it's like some weird geometric shape there. And then otherwise, there's a perfectly comfortable, like, getting off surface. Exiting, dismount surface, I should say. You don't trip. That's the proper terminology. You don't trip when you get off. Because, like, how are the little kids with their little feet supposed to... How are the little kids supposed to, like, get off of this without, like, tripping and falling and dying? Okay, so now I need to figure out how I'm gonna make a like video game mechanic in here. Is this even big enough for the balance? Oh yeah, this is fine. Okay, so I think this will go up to like here. So let's say like right here. I think the theme of this game, or this particular area, is gonna be like unexpected routes through places. I don't know exactly, but I do know that I'm going to separate this because I want to subdivide it more. Because I want it to be like, maybe like here, there's a vent or something, or like just a little area. And here, there's gonna be just another blocked off area. And it'll go up. It'll be like, oh, what the heck is that supposed to be? Hang on, I'm just gonna make this its own separate thing. So this is what, the balance room? I want it to go like here, actually. Ooh, it would be cool if it actually like looped back into here. I should make this not stupid though. had a better idea. It's gonna vent. It's gonna dump right into here. Wait, I shouldn't be doing that. There we go. And I'm pretty sure the player can get up here pretty easily. And also, I'll hint that it's not a flat surface by having some a bend there. Oh, hang on, more tea. Okay. Oop. I should have made sure that I could actually like get past this thing. Actually, first, also, I'm gonna put a reflection probe so it's not so bright in here. So like this will just be a temporary thing, like a lot of this stuff, but I just want it to be, because right now, like I get the bright light from the sun. Oh, I should also just make an environment node, or one of my environment overrides, so that way it just turns off the sun. And let's say actually in here, this is going to be like a dark blue. Well, maybe a brighter blue. I want it to not be super dark in here. And this will be this. Let's put some fog. Let's not show the sun. And I'll assume at some point it'll be relatively not above ground, so it'll be, I can just like put whatever I want like here. Well, I'll make this I'll just make it like that for now. So yeah, now I won't get so much pesky sunlight in here. Even though it's above ground. Oh, the game instantly crashed. I've been getting that more often than I would like. And hang on, what is the reflection probe? Where's that at? Oh, it's in the center here. Huh. So it shouldn't be doing too much weird stuff. And I really wish that worked. Okay, let's get some lights in here. Now it's too dark. And these will be distance visible. They'll be slightly green. Greenish blue, somewhere around there. Actually, let's get... This is going to be slightly blue. Ooh, I know. This way it highlights these little areas, or these little things. And these are going to go like 100. Actually, you know what I need? I need just bevels. Bevels everywhere. No, I should settle on the... I'm gonna work on the geometry first though, because it'll be too confusing if I try to make it work. I know. I'll just have some like ambiance lights. So this way there's a little bit of like just the ability for me to differentiate walls from the ground, essentially, is what I need. You know, so I won't even do anything like cool with it. Okay, this should be enough for me to at least, like, understand what I'm looking at. And that gives that a good highlight. I think this will be a lot more readable with more detail, like the bevels to give it like outlines and stuff. Oh wait. I also need to change that to not have these little interior things, I guess. Uh-oh. I'll try that again. Huh? Why did it... Huh? It just like stopped for a second. Oh, it's because it's hitting the wall now. It's a little bit too close. Yeah, it's a little bit... Oh, right, because it rotates. So you can see it's just clipping in right there. Okay, so I do have to make those a little bit less good. A little bit less flush with the actual, like... I mean, I guess I could just make the elevator not rotate, but then it'd be kind of lame. Because it's supposed to be sort of heavily implied that the elevator is broken and you're just, like, hijacking it for your own purposes. But okay, it's good enough for now. So that's the brilliant puzzle there. Ooh. The outdoors looking nice. Oh, weird. They're like different here. The collision layers and the visibility layers are like differently like structured. That's kind of strange. Okay, so this is just some giant weird thing. And then that puts you here. And then there should be more video game. So I think I would like a combat area. So there's gonna be like... I know, and also I'm gonna... Well, eventually I'll add more, like, superfluous doors and things, because I do want the player to feel like this is a massive place that they have only, like, a tiny bit of access to. No, wait, let's do... There we go. Make it sort of a Pizza Hut situation there. Ooh, I know. So these two are going to be, for like, these two doors are going to be locked because there's enemies in here. So it's like a quarantine thing. And both of them are going to unlock when the enemies are dead. And then the player will be free to go to somewhere. It'll be a very similar room to this, and it'll have the same thing where it has like a window. But how do I make this loop without making it too easy to get from here to here? Because I was thinking of just having this vent feed back into here. But I'll have to do something more creative. I could have it feed back into here. So I want it to be similar size to this one. Let's say it goes like this. Okay. Very, very easy. And I'll make it very close to vertical. And now all I need is a way to get there. Actually, what I'm going to do this will be a perfect place to have a new room. So this will be like a hallway of some kind. And I think it'll be something important, but I don't know what it will be yet. For this one, for now, I'm going to make it completely cubic. And yeah, so when these open up, it should be not very obvious that there's a door here. Well, first things first. Eh. Let's have another thing here. So it's like, oh. You know, so it's like a bevel. And it's on purpose and stuff. Yeah, so it's a little screwed up, but it's not quite, you know, it's not horrible. I know. I'll refill my tea for the last time. Okay, so now, what do we have here? We need to have, first off, there's going to be another doorway. This one's not going to open, so it's just going to be a little empty facade. This is fun. This is like building a haunted house. And then this one, there's going to be a little hallway that goes this way. Actually, let's make it go like... I'll eventually figure out what to do with this whole thing. But eventually it'll connect up to this beautiful little place. I know. Actually, let's also get, Let's see if we can get this to not be like a disaster. Let's make it like, whoop. So my vertical alignment is perfect here. Now it's just getting everything else. If I do like, I know. Okay, that's kind of intriguing. I'll figure out something cool to put here because I want it to be like there's a window to an inaccessible area that the player's not, well, that the player could get to, but won't in this process. Oh wait, I want, where am I? So I want, enemies. Oh, this is outside of my little reflection probe. No worries. Oh, I know. And with this thing, I'm gonna make this probe match this a little bit better. So it's like it gets dark there, and then it gets dark like there. So then it's like, I don't know, a bit more organic looking. Maybe even like that. Since right in that doorway that it gets dark. I'm assuming this song is from like a boss battle in Crypt of the Necrodancer. That guy has some pipes on him. That means he's clearly in charge. What are these? What are these? Oh, they're little ammo pickups that are no longer necessary. I'll put them here. And eventually I'll make those look like actual ammo. Oh, wait, these things use the wrong material now. So hopefully that doesn't. Yeah, I hope the player understands that mechanic. That they're unblocking this thing. Very flush. I'm very proud of that. And this thing is easy because all they have to do is figure out that they can shoot this, and then they can get up here. Actually, I should make sure that they can't just jump up to it. So they can probably... So they can hijack a lot of this stuff with the bubble shot. Or a high jump. Ah, well. I'll assume the player can't high jump. I will assume that they can wall jump, though. Because that should be tutorialized very early in the game. Oh, right. The environment. Yeah, this is very far out here now. Or, yeah. Wait, what's this animation in this armature? I know the idea of sampling vocals existed before it, but this sounds like a like Friday Night Funkin' sound. Or a song. Well, Not really, it does more of a hip-hop sort of stuff, rather than like the dance tracks. Wait, this doesn't have the, yeah, this doesn't have the hallway. I think it's... Okay. And that explains why the armature was here. No, it doesn't. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I'll assume eventually this will be good. Oh, no, I need the emissive gem. I'm tired of this guy. There we go. So yeah, maybe there's a completely different level that you can see from in here. Because because there's going to be a window here. And it's going to be cool and badass. This guy still. Oh my god, is the rest of the soundtrack this fucking opera, dude? It's like, please. Okay, I'm switching to a different goddamn soundtrack. I'm tired of that guy. Well, I really like the Cult of the Lamb soundtrack. I may wind up just having to play the game, because I love the music in it. why are they snapping to positions? What is that? So yeah, this room is just gonna be filled with these guys. Okay, and I'm going to change this to, so this material, new material, so this will use my refraction shader. Don't like those shaders. Wait, why does it keep flickering? What? What is that? Did I mess up my environment somehow? Like, are the shapes not overlapping? Did I scale it? That's driving me insane. Every single shader is like compiling and recompiling over and over again. Wait, why is there only one guy here? He looks really good, though. Like, he looks fantastic. I know. I bet the rest of the guys were intersecting the ground. Yeah, I can see their collision shapes, the pathetic little bastards. Well, hang on. Why? What is this? Display error code. Complete shader compile. Fragment compilation failed. Syntax error. Unexpected. Okay, so I think this must be. Wait, what is this? What? Okay, so I think this must be. I added some code for stencil testing, and I must have done it wrong. I'm gonna try again. Let's see if we... Wait, why would it be... I don't have the faintest idea. Hang on. What I may do is just remove all that... Yeah, okay, so now it's just crashing instantly. So let's remove that stencil stuff, and I'm gonna recompile the engine without it. Because I don't use it for anything right now. It's just, let's see, stencil test. Let's just get rid of stencil test for now. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna commit all my stuff first. I know exactly how I can eventually get this gravity chunk working exactly how I want it to. It'll be only a little bit more work, but that won't be bad. Well, no, it will be kind of annoying. Well, I'll figure that out. That won't be bad. Basically, I'll have to do... What I typically do is when I have a chunk, I make it into a proxy, and then I bring it into the scene that I'm working on. But what I need to do is bring this, or keep working on it here, because I need to like fiddle with the geometry. And then I bring it into the world as a proxy. So that way, it saves a copy of the mesh with the world, and it doesn't save one. Like I can just have it like not active here. And that way there's like this sort of reference mesh. Or I could make some kind of low-res mesh just around this, like based on it, and bring that in as a proxy. Okay, that'd be a good workflow. I've completely forgotten what I was doing, though. Oh, right, I was gonna completely remove my stencil stuff. So yeah, I didn't get anywhere with it. It doesn't work right now. Because basically there's like a... Oh. Oh, that explains why that mesh wasn't working. Yeah, I have some other workarounds that I can try. They'll be kind of clunky, but it won't be bad. Yeah, I mean, the water looks... It's almost there. Like, it's 90% the way there. I just need to get it... Basically, I want it to be that there's 3 passes for the drawing. The first pass will just be... Well, I don't know what I want the first pass to be. I might need it to be this stencil front increment. Basically, all it does is it tests for the front face, and it always tests regardless of depth, and then it increments it. It increments the stencil, and then in the following pass, it does this, which is the interior of the water, which should test for the front. Oh wait, actually I don't know. Okay, I don't think that did anything. Basically, I want it to do the back face, and I want it to test for the front face in this stencil, and I want it to only go... Actually, I want it to be this. Okay, so that's not going to work. So I think what I'm going to have to do for now is just... I think this stencil stuff is currently not implemented right. Like, I didn't bring the code in correctly because it was for Godot 3.1, and it just enough has changed in Godot 3.5 that it, like, I guess messed up some stuff, and I don't know how to fix it. Where's stencil front increment? Yeah, so this stencil front increment is no longer going to exist. I'm going to move this up to here. So now we have the water interior. Actually, I can show off the workaround that I think would work. Which is, we can do this, and then if depth... Can I do depth draw disable? If depth greater than... How do I get my position? Like our pixel position. Basically, I want it to be that if the depth is closer to us, it'll just do or else it'll do all this stuff. Oh, whoops. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Vector 2, invalid member for vector 2 expression .z texture, huh? Point, oh, okay. I need to do, how do I get the position? Maybe this? and that. Because basically I'm trying to get it because this material does not draw when this material is on top of it. So I can maybe hijack it so that instead of having... Oh wait, I know. So now all I need to do is sort of manually test for this. So let's do albedo equals... Okay, so this is the world vertex coordinates. I need the local, or like, the actual position. Camera position world north. No. How do I get the just position of the vertex? Godot shader constants. Why is it giving me the 3.0 documentation? Godot 3.5 shader constants. So this will mean that there's some performance hit because it's no longer doing this test in hardware, and it'll always render these, and then there'll be some like effects if there's like multiple meshes in front of each other. Oh wait, that'll actually be kind of an issue. Maybe. I'll try and figure that out. But more importantly, is there like any... Where the fuck is the documentation for the shaders? Frag coordinate. Coordinate of pixel center in screen space. Okay. Call back. Okay, now we have the ability to sort of manually test this. And so what if I do... Beta equals 0, 0, 0. Mission. And then, when you go underwater, it does that. So this is sort of a disgusting thing. Like a horrible, horrible mess. But, I don't need stencil testing anymore. And it'll work good enough for like small areas, because I can just hide the water when it's distant. Or like simplify it. Like I can use just the simple refraction shader when you're far away from it. So then it looks mostly the same except there's no foam. Well, I could even just make like a, you know, one that just doesn't do this and it doesn't have the disabled cull test. But yeah, and then I can eventually add a little depth thing here. So like, let's see, I'll put this at 1. I'll put this at 0. Never mind. I'll put this at 1. I'll put this at 2. Oh, wait, and I can also... Do I need to draw to the depth? I don't. Good. Actually, I think it's transparent and it doesn't draw to depth anyway. And then what I'll do is have a depth fog. But look at that. And it might even not like completely break. Well, it could actually break other things, like other entities. Like let's look at let's get a sphere. Let's get this thing out of here. Ah, and I do see it does slightly... Wait, what does that do? Yeah, there's a slight effect there. Where it changes the shadow properties. Oh, I know what that is. That's, it needs like 0 diffuse shading or something. Okay, but now let's get the actual thing. So I want this transparent gem material. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. It no longer properly sorts things because... Wait, hang on. Does this... What if I put this back? Yeah, no. Because it's higher priority than this. And then if I do that, it'll always render through it. I may have to go back to my other strategy of just determining if the camera is colliding with it and then just applying a filter, but then sadly you wouldn't get like nice effects like this. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but... Alright, eventually I think the real solution is eventually to just get the stencils working, but for now, I'm gonna extract surgically all the changes that I've made that aren't that. So let's go to, let's close this. I don't need parentheses. I write too many parentheses. So this did nothing. So what I'm going to do... can I get a list of commits? How do I get a list of commits that are different between two branches? I'll figure that out. Diff Y, master new feature summary between branches. Git log graph. Huh. I don't know what that means. There's so much terminology. What is left side branch versus right side branch? Oh well, I'll just do log head Okay, so I was just playing with the mutexes and the stencils, possible fix for depth. Yeah, so this is just... Okay, so all I did was add the depth test stencils or stuff, and then and then play around with the references. So yeah, let's just chalk all that up to, a learning exercise. Now close this, and let's do, release debug. Took me a bit there. Alright, so that's going to compile for like 25 minutes, but in the meantime, I will use the restroom. I just realized I usually take a break at 12:30, and it's already, it's only 2 minutes until then. So I could probably, well, I can just let this compile, and then pause the stream and be back in an hour and a half. I've only been streaming for, well, I've been streaming for 2 hours, that's okay. Then I'll, not subject the player to this, like, distorted, horrible music as the game compiles. So yeah, here's how it is so far. 80% the way there. Okay, so it's faster than it was yesterday or the day before or whenever I was doing it. Not terribly fast, though. So you know what? I'm going to pause streaming right now. I'll be back in an hour and a half, and hope to see you then.